You guys have done okay on some of those this year. Just how come you think you've been able to come out with pretty decent energy and play tough 2 in a row?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any really secret recipe. I just think that, you got to kind of bring your best effort. And obviously on a back-to-back, you can expect to be a little bit tired and stuff like that. So your mind's got to be sharp. And, a team like this are a heck of a hockey team, so we got to be ready to go. And we got a good thing going here. We're going to keep it going. And hopefully we bring another good effort.
Are you thinking, okay, last night you did the Ducks a favor by beating the Kings, and tonight the Ducks are doing the Kings a favor?
Yeah.
The game, say, okay,
yeah, I mean,
2 in a row here.
it seems like we've kind of been in that situation a bunch of times with teams where we've kind of had them in big games. So I think for us, we just kind of focus on ourselves. I mean, you obviously want to beat your division rivals all the time. We had that with Calgary a couple weeks ago and obviously last night and tonight again. So these are good games for us to kind of prepare for what to expect next year. And, there's a lot of things to build on here in the last couple of games here. We can, use these division games as, little measuring sticks and for teams that are good hockey teams that are, in the playoffs. So, important for us to come out and have a good effort. And I think we'll do that.
Is it unfortunate that, considering the way your season went, it would have been so nice to be playing the Ducks right now with both teams trying to get into the playoffs after the playoff against the Ducks last year?
Yeah, I mean,
total buzz in the building.
Yeah, I got to watch that. I was back home already, unfortunately, but I remember watching that series, and it was quite special. And every time we seem to play Anaheim, there's that extra buzz around the game. And even only being part of it for a couple of games now, we've had some really good hockey games with them overtime, some wild finishes. And, I think it's going to be the same tonight. Obviously, we wish we were in a different position, but it is what it is, and I think we've been growing as a team, and a lot of guys have been growing individually. So try to take the positives and continue, to build here.
I know you're familiar with Connor prior, to you coming here, but what have you sort of made of this run on his part to get the points lead? And I'm sure him and the team hoping that he can hold it through the remainder of the season.
Yeah, I mean, he's a special hockey player. I mean, that's kind of the most obvious statement. When he comes to the rink every day, he wants to be the best. And for guys in the team like myself, I mean, he might be younger than a lot of guys, but everyone pushes to be as good as him, and that's kind of what you want in a leader. I mean, everyone tries to go out there, and you see what he does, and you go, okay, I got to step my game up a little bit. And people might not realize that quiet leadership that he possesses, that he challenges everyone to be better. I think he pushes everyone in that aspect, and obviously for him, I mean, he wants to be the best in the world, and I think he is, and I think he's proven it the last little while. And I saw a stat. I think he has 23 goals his last 25 games or something. That's pretty impressive, and he does it all. And it's type of players like that you want to be around every day, and it's a privilege to have him on your team.
And he shoots the puck way more than people think he does.
Yeah, you know what? He's got a sneaky good little release and a good wrist shot, and I think he could still use it more. But I'm sure the coaches tell him that enough. I don't need to be telling him that. So he's doing something right. I don't need to tell him how to play hockey. That's for sure.